Hi, my name is CShirey, and today I will be talking about Chapter 36. And Chapter 36 was all about morphological analysis and morphological charts. And Messler discussed that this is one of the ways to stimulate thinking and elicit creativity. And morphology is the study of shapes and forms, so this is a way of creating new forms. So you start at morphological analysis, and this is where you are generating ideas for other possible solutions. So in Chapter 35, functional analysis was discussed, but this will not get you all of the relevant functions or subfunctions that what you are creating could possibly have. So this definitely helps you to kind of think of some other ways or some other options for different functions of your item that you are creating. So you are bringing order to an abstract or fuzzy solution to a problem. And a lot of times the combined solutions that you then come up with may not have emerged otherwise. So the morphological analysis then lends itself to a morphological chart, and I have an example on the next slide. But basically you have your functions and then options for how you can get those functions into your design. So a morphological chart guides pathways to solve a problem through the matrix of solutions for the needed components or functions of your design. And this works best when the problems can be decomposed into those components, so you can think of other options or other ways that you could get to that function. And then each component or function represents a meaningful solution then to solving your problem. So here is an example of a matrix that Messler had in the text. And as you can see on the left-hand side, all of the functions obtained from functional analysis are on the left there. But then you have other options. So for example, the vegetable picking device, there were 4 different options for ways that the vegetable picking device could be implemented into the design, and so on and so forth. So the image on the right is an example of going through this matrix. So for example, the vegetable picking device, they chose option 1. The vegetable placing device, they chose option 3, and so on. And then the end product, again, is on the right-hand side there. So it allows you to look at and pick and choose what you think might be the best option for the design, for the solution you are trying to come to. And then this is a morphological box example. So it's a very similar idea. You've got a heat source, environment, and drying mechanism. And then you can kind of pick and choose which one you think would work best to, again, solve your problem. So to wrap this up, this technique is used to effectively find and test multiple design options by choosing and deciding on various functions that can then help you to come to a solution that is most effective in solving the problem. So when looking at the possibilities at the elementary level, I could see this being implemented in many STEM activities. One activity in particular that I was thinking about was my ocean cleanup activity, where they're asked to clean ocean dirty water. So I thought about how I could break that up. So I have on the left-hand side base, filtration system, release system, and adhesive. And then I gave 3 different options. So for example, the base, I had a cardboard box, a styrofoam bowl, a plastic cup. For the filtration system, I had a coffee filter, plastic wrap, paper towel. The release system, so the clean water coming out, small holes, large holes, slits. And then the adhesive, clear tape, masking tape, glue. And I think that this type of breaking down this matrix system is really helpful for some students if they're kind of stuck on not knowing what to do, especially. So this kind of helps them break down, okay, well, what might be a good base? What might be a good filtration system? What might be a good way to release that water? So it's kind of giving them just a little more help, I think, in a way, to kind of know how this might work best. But then they can pick and choose what they think would be the best design and test it out. And then as students get more comfortable with this type of matrix, you could ask them then to create their own. So open it up for them and say, what would be a good base if we were going to do this activity? And so on, so that they could really become more of a part of that type of process. And that is all. Thank you.